Welcome to the Kingdom of Kush, a land of ancient power and prosperity, nestled along the banks of the Nile River. For centuries, this African civilization flourished as a center of wealth, culture, and defiance against empires that sought to subjugate it. And at the heart of one of its most inspiring stories stands Queen Amanirenas, a warrior queen who challenged the might of Rome. The Kingdom of Kush thrived from 1070 BCE to 350 CE in what is now modern-day Sudan. It was a land of innovation and resilience, renowned for its ironworking, majestic pyramids, and skilled warriors. Positioned between sub-Saharan Africa and the Mediterranean world, Kush was a crucial crossroads for trade, culture, and power. One of the most fascinating chapters of Kushite history is their rule over Egypt during the 25th dynasty, known as the Kushite dynasty. In the 8th century BCE, Kushite rulers seized control of Egypt, uniting the lands of Nubia and Egypt under one crown. Pharaohs such as Piye, Shabaka, and Taharka governed with a vision of restoring Egypt's former glory. Kushite rulers revitalized Egypt's culture and infrastructure, undertaking massive restoration projects on temples and monuments. They brought a renewed emphasis on traditional Egyptian religious practices, blending Kushite spiritual elements with Egyptian deities. This cultural exchange enriched both civilizations, creating a legacy of interconnected art, religion, and governance. The Kushite rulers also reinforced Egypt's military strength, protecting its borders from foreign invaders. However, the Assyrian invasion in the 7th century BCE eventually forced the Kushites to retreat south, where they continued to flourish in their homeland of Nubia. In the 1st century BCE, the kingdom faced a formidable threat: the Roman Empire. Following the conquest of Egypt, Rome sought to extend its control southward into Kush, but they were met with the unyielding defiance of Queen Amanirenas, a Kandake, or ruling queen, whose name is etched in history as a symbol of resistance and courage. In 24 BCE, Queen Amanirenas led her forces in a daring campaign against the Romans. Her army captured the garrison at Syene, now modern-day Aswan, and advanced to Elephantine Island. The victory was marked by their defiant act of bringing back the bronze head of Emperor Augustus, which they buried beneath a temple as a symbol of Kushite supremacy. In the heat of battle, Queen Amanirenas suffered a grievous injury, losing one of her eyes, but even wounded, she refused to yield. Her resilience and determination inspired her troops, and she continued to lead them to victory. Her courage did not waver, and she would go on to command her forces in numerous other battles, solidifying her reputation as a fearless warrior and leader. The Kushite military was a force to be reckoned with. Armed with iron weapons and renowned for their skilled archery, they employed both guerrilla tactics and traditional warfare. The use of war elephants further cemented their reputation as a powerful and resourceful army. Despite being outnumbered, their strategic brilliance enabled them to hold their ground against the Romans. By 21 BCE, the Roman Empire sought peace. A treaty was signed that allowed Kush to retain its independence and Lower Nubia, a vital region for the kingdom. Queen Amanirenas' leadership had ensured that Kush remained a sovereign state, free from Roman domination. Beyond the battlefield, Kush was a land of vibrant culture and spirituality. Its people were skilled in agriculture, ironworking, and trade. Temples dedicated to deities like Apedemak, the lion-headed god of war, reflected their rich religious traditions. Queen Amanirenas' legacy endures as a symbol of resilience and leadership. Her defiance against Rome demonstrated the strength of the Kushite people and their unwavering commitment to freedom. Today, the pyramids of Meroe and artifacts like the bronze head of Augustus remind us of a civilization that stood tall against one of the most powerful empires in history. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the past. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share as we uncover more stories of extraordinary leaders like Queen Amanirenas. Until next time, stay curious and inspired. Subscribe to Bite-Sized Artistry History for more stories of ancient history and culture.